Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. The Deputy President, Dr. William Samoei Ruto, has for the first time responded to President Uhuru Kenyatta after the Sagana 3 meeting. The Deputy President responded specifically to President Uhuru Kenyatta's endorsement of Raila Odinga. And I've listened to the Deputy President's response very closely, and I want you guys to also listen to it because there are several things which I observed in his response. Before we proceed, please kindly listen and pay close attention to what the Deputy President is saying. Listen in.
In colleges around the country, and I am aware that my friend, the President of Kenya, has decided in his democratic right to support my competitor, and I respect the opinion and the decision of my friend, the President, but I also, President of Kenya, is not my competitor. My competitor is Mr. Kitendawili. And therefore, I ask Mr. Kitendawili not to hide behind President Uhuru Kenyatta. He must step forward and compete with me. I also know clearly that I have an agenda and I have a plan, and we are a team. And we have a plan for the people of Kenya. And on top of that, we have a track record that the people of Kenya will look at. And I am also aware that the people of Kenya will decide. The 45 million, almost 50 million people in Kenya will decide who the next leader of our country will be. And therefore, we will submit ourselves to the people of Kenya, and we will respect the decision of the people of Kenya as we respect the decision of every Kenyan to choose whoever they want to be their leader in the great Republic of Kenya. Sindio? So we shouldn't hakuna shida. Sasa kila mtu atulize boli. Sindio? Ama namna gani watu wa mwingi? Si mnajua mimi nilifanya kazi na Rais Uhuru Kenyatta. Si tumefanya hii kazi yote. Si mimi nimekuja hapa NU. Si mimi nimekuja kufungua hii college ya NU. Si nimekuja kuanzisha ile barabara ya Nguni pale. Si tumejenga barabara kilomita 10,000. Si tumeunganisha stima watu 8.5 milioni. Si tumefanya ile kazi yote. Rais naye kwa heshima yake, na mimi na heshimu uamuzi wa rais wa kusema anataka kuunga mkono mtu ya kitendawili. Hiyo ni sawa, si ndio? Lakini hata na mimi najua hatushindani na Uhuru Kenyatta. Si ndio? Si mimi ndio nilipigia kura Uhuru Kenyatta na nilisupport yeye. Kwani kitendawili aliwahi kupigia kura Uhuru Kenyatta? Kwani aliwahi kumsupport? Lakini mimi naheshimu uamuzi wa rais wa kusema yule jamaa ambaye hajampigia kura, yule hajawahi kumfanyia campaign, yeye anataka kwenda kumuunga mkono. Hiyo ni sawa, si ndio? Lakini rais hashindani na mimi nashindana na mzee ya kitendawili. Na nimemwambia mzee ya kitendawili usikae nyuma ya Uhuru Kenyatta.
No, that's the Deputy President, Dr. William Samoei Ruto. There are several things which I observed from that particular response. The first thing which is coming out very closely is that based on the tone of the speech or the response, the Deputy President is a man who is deeply wounded. The truth of the matter is that President Uhuru Kenyatta promised to support his deputy. And William Samoei Ruto actually planned to become the next president of the Republic of Kenya using the promise made to him by President Uhuru Kenyatta. And then there was that fallout. After the fallout, there was the handshake. And after the handshake, the politics changed. And now we are here. The Deputy President staring at his boss, who is unwilling to support him, and therefore is going to lose the state machinery which he had intended to use. He's likely to lose the support in the larger Mount Kenya region, which he had actually hoped and banked on. So from this tone, you can clearly tell that the DP is not very happy. And he began by saying that, you know, my friend Uhuru Kenyatta has decided now to support Raila Odinga, and that's his democratic right. And towards the tail end, he's talking of a man who has never supported the president in any way. So you can feel the pain in the deputy president's speech. So that's the first thing. The second thing which I've observed is the fact that the deputy president actually failed to respond to any critical issues which President Uhuru Kenyatta raised publicly in Sagana. He neither denied or admitted. So basically what he has done is that Uhuru Kenyatta yesterday raised so many issues. Why they fell out. Previously, William Ruto's allies would also give their part of the story. But this time around, in his first response, the deputy president is not responding to anything. He's not responding to anything. And basically, he's kind of trying to drag Raila Odinga into the matter. And is alleging that Raila Odinga should not be supported. So, in my view, I think the DP is not ready to engage in fight with the president, probably because of two reasons. The first reason is that maybe the president has more information which he can unleash, and therefore the DP will not want to go that path. The second reason could be because the deputy president fears that should he begin attacking the president, he's likely to antagonize the Mount Kenya support base, which is something he would not want to do. And therefore the easiest target is none other than Raila Odinga. And by targeting Raila Odinga, what the deputy president intends to do is to continue with that Raila phobia, which President Uhuru Kenyatta is actually fighting in the larger Mount Kenya region. Otherwise, the truth of the matter is that if you look at this thing fully, Raila Odinga is not hiding behind President Uhuru Kenyatta. Why? I'm saying that because Raila Odinga has contested for the presidency 3 times. So it was expected that Raila Odinga was going to run. So instead of blaming the president for hiding behind Raila, the deputy president is now shifting that to Raila Odinga, which in my view should not be the case. So that's basically the third thing the second thing I'm observing. The third thing I'm observing is that the deputy president, for the first time, is also responding to a question which Raila Odinga and his brigades have always been asking. That the deputy president has never committed in any forum or anywhere to accept the outcome of 2022 election results. What the DP and his team have always done is that they've always accused Raila Odinga and blamed him and challenged him to agree to accept results. So from William Ruto's speech, it is clear that he's now talking of that is going to accept the will of the people. So it's the first time again the deputy president is actually committing, in my own view, to accept the outcome of 2022 results. So that's something I've also observed. The fourth thing which I've also observed, and the deputy president has been playing this card, and the president has also been playing it. Uhuru Kenyatta is keen on making the 2022 contest between Uhuru and Ruto. And I think in one of my videos, I explained that. On the other hand, the deputy president is not keen on making it Uhuru versus Ruto. The deputy president is keen on making it Raila versus Ruto. The idea behind making it Raila versus Ruto is as clear as day and night. The deputy president believes that if the contest is made between President Uhuru Kenyatta and Ruto, then the larger Mount Kenya region are likely to side with President Uhuru Kenyatta. But if the contest is framed in a way that it's between Ruto and Raila, then the deputy president can still go to the larger Mount Kenya region and preach the Raila phobia in the hope that there are people who will actually go ahead and buy that Raila phobia. Without buying Raila phobia, then the deputy president bid for the presidency without the larger Mount Kenya region is dead. So he must ensure that the contest is between Ruto and Raila, and that's why he made it also very clear at that particular point. The other thing I observed is that the deputy president is also talking of we have a track record. What does that tell you? it tells you that President Uhuru Kenyatta has managed to start selling successfully Jubilee successes. For the better part of 2018, 2019, 2020, and 2021, the Deputy President and his brigades were always outside there explaining to Kenyans how Jubilee government has actually failed. We are now witnessing the Deputy President telling his troops that Jubilee government has actually succeeded. That's very interesting. It's very interesting because the Deputy President and his team, which is Kenya Kwanza Alliance, always share a podium. So Musalia Mudavadi and Weta would always take to the podium and hit on President Uhuru Kenyatta. But for now, from what I'm observing here, is what's going to happen is that there is no way Musalia Mudavadi will attack President Uhuru Kenyatta. And if they are going to attack President Uhuru Kenyatta, then Uhuru Kenyatta is likely to, based on his Sagana 3 meeting, is likely to go to per regions and explain each and every development project he has initiated. The president stated that as much as he faced a lot of challenges, the COVID, the infighting, he believes that he's done more work, more projects than any other previous presidents. And indeed, if you look at it without any other issue, you'll agree. The only thing is that we have now debt, and that debt has actually made life very, very difficult for the people living in this country. In fact, if you're living in this country and you have a job, even if it's 20,000, you should thank God. People are going through hell. So there's a lot of borrowing, over borrowing. There was a lot of looting, which affected the quality of life we are living in this country today. But the Deputy President is not going to accept to be excluded from the successes of Jubilee government. So that he also made it very, very clear. And it's my hope the President and his team also had that. And lastly, the Deputy President is also saying that he's going to submit himself to the people. So basically, he's saying that President Uhuru Kenyatta, as the President of the Republic of Kenya, has only one vote. And therefore, the people who will make the ultimate choice or decision on who becomes the next President of the Republic of Kenya is actually none other than the people. So let us wait and see how these all events are going to unfold. In my next video, I want to give you a list of politicians from the larger Mount Kenya region, around 10 of them, whom I strongly believe are going to play a key role in shaping 2022 politics, especially from the larger Mount Kenya region. If you have any name, for example, me, I believe Karanja Kibicho is going to play a key role. I believe Rigathi Gachagua is going to play a key role. Who else do you think is going to play a key role from the larger Mount Kenya region in shaping the 2022 politics? Let me read your comments. Until next time, this is Makwiny. Bye-bye.